I'm not saying it's gonna for sure be a water landing. I'm just saying that if there happens to be a water landing, I wanted to be ready.
Right, but don't you think maybe you're trying to set up a scenario where there will be a water landing? If I see you dressed like that on the plane, I'm worried you're going to try to make sure there's a water landing.
What about this outfit makes you think that I'm anticipating a water landing?
Well, you're in shorts and you have a life preserver already, which we provide those. That's something we're kind of proud of, is that we provide those.
Okay, well, mine's custom.
What's custom about it?
Well, first of all, it perfectly fits my neck.
Okay. It could also even double as a sleep pillow, I noticed, too.
That's exactly. Yeah, how do you know this isn't a sleep pillow? Speaking of.
Because you said it is a custom life preserver, not two
I just said it was custom. I didn't say what kind of custom. It could be a custom sleep pillow.
I suppose so, but
look, man,
okay.
I don't anticipate on crashing this plane in the water. I'm just saying if someone were to, in the middle of the flight, try to take over the controls and crash the plane into the water so that they could go on the slide that pops out when the plane goes in the water, c'est la vie.
You have a history of enjoying going down a slide?
Thank you very much. What?
Do you have a history of enjoying going down a slide?
Oh, so now I'm being interrogated on enjoying one of life's great pleasures. Oh, so does anyone here not like going down a slide? Oh, sorry. I guess I'm the only guy who's ever liked going down a slide before. Oh, do you want to know if I like swings too? Yeah, I do. The delicious taste of a cold ice cream on a hot summer's day? Guilty. Oh, geez. Didn't realize that it was 1984.
Listen, pal, those are fine. But going down a slide is something that might happen in an emergency situation. So if you have an affinity towards it and you're already dressed in trunks, I'm gonna be suspicious. Now speaking of suspicious, we have something in your bag here. Now, do you want to explain this? A hat that says I pee in pools.
Okay.
Suggesting maybe you love the aquatic lifestyle a little bit.
Okay, I take issue with the describing pools as the aquatic lifestyle. There is a distinct difference between aquatics, which I would characterize as natural water areas, lake, river, stream, brook, ocean, pond, pool and hot tub. That's something completely different.
So I'll say for me, I'm not even making those distinctions. I hear water and I go, that's all the same.
Okay, well, you're a layman.
And that's sort of my point, isn't it? You're someone who loves the water so much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like hearing that because I believe you took a flight. Let me pull up where your flight is going.
Lagoon, canal.
Yeah, you got on our airplane that is going across the Atlantic Ocean and then not landing and coming back right here to New York.
Okay, so I like the view.
All right, I hope so. Let's put a poll up about this. I'm thinking
Underwater reservoir.
like a cave?
A reservoir. Have you ever heard of groundwater? I feel like I'm talking to a guy who has no idea what water is.
I know what water is. It's
An underground reservoir.
okay, fine, pal.
Jeez
I'll pull it up.
Louise.
We'll get a poll.
Swamp.
Swamp. I know what a swamp is.
Okay.
It's like water, but it's dirtier.
Yeah, well, now you're gonna say a swamp and a marsh are the same thing, I bet, huh?
They
probably
do
can't even distinguish between a swamp and a marsh.
They feel symbiotic. Is there more wetlands in a marsh, maybe?
Jeez Louise, this fucking guy. This fucking guy. Yikes.
All right, we can close that out. Looks like you're gonna get to fly.
Excellent.
But do not crash land the plane just so you can experience a water slide.
Whatever happens up there happens. In my opinion.
That is not a no. That is distinctly not a no. All right, folks. How's it going? I'm one of the temps. A lot of budget cuts these days, so they're hiring me, a guy who was smoking weed outside of Burger King, to be the new TSA employee here. My name's Jeremy. We're gonna go ahead and get another passenger. There's a bunch of ways you can interact with the show. Huh?
Kind of weird.
Indica? I'm an all-day indica kind of guy. Mellows me out. Into couch. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, can I get your name?
Oh, hello. My name is Sam.
Sam. Well, Sam, you've been pulled aside for additional screening.
Oh, no. Why?
I don't know. Is there anything suspicious you might have been doing today at the airport?
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm just going to my next assignment as a travel phlebotomist.
A travel what?
Phlebotomist.
What's a phlebotomist?
A phlebotomist draws blood.
Oh, okay, that explains the nurse scrubs. Or actually just scrubs, actually. Hang on, looks like we have a PA announcement here. Just give me one moment here, Sam. And the thing comes down very slowly.
Attention passengers, the budget cuts continue to affect the airport here, and we are announcing that we will have to downgrade the metal detectors to plastic detectors.
What?
That's right. We no longer can afford to detect if anybody has metal, but we can afford if people have plastic on them. So anything dangerous that you may have, be it a gun, a bomb, if you could make sure that is plastic so that we can detect it,
I wouldn't tell them
that would be perfect. That would be great. That would really help us out because, again, we can no longer detect metal because of the cuts to our budget. So thank you. Make sure that all your weapons are plastic.
I would not be telling people that. That feels dangerous. Now, Sam, I've noticed you are wearing scrubs, but you do also seem to have a cape.
Yes.
And I've noticed you have what looks to be a magic wand.
Yes, I'm a magician as well. To make extra money. More of a passion project personally, so I go from assignment to assignment, drawing random people's blood, sometimes accidentally taking it home and putting it in my act. And then, I fly to Vegas. I do a couple of shows in the magicianry, and then I fly to my next assignment.
And how does the blood work its way into your act?
Well, people love the idea of real human blood being involved in magic. I know you would think that wasn't, a thing, but
Yeah.
the moment I, pull a little blood out of a hat, people go wild.
You're pulling blood out of a hat? It would be impressive to see any liquid pulled out of a hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
The IV stand and all. I pull it all out with the blood attached.
Wow.
I hook it up to a new patient, start doing a transfusion in the middle of the thing.
Damn, do you have a residency? Sorry, look. We've got a suspicious item in your bag that we wanted to flag here. So can you explain?
Yep. This is the blood.
This is
That's
blood.
it. Yep. It's taken. Once again, I had to take it. I sometimes put it in a little bowl, mix it up, and then I put the whole thing inside the hat. I don't want to give away my tricks.
I would think it would go into an IV bag, but it seems to be in a sauce pot.
Sometimes, it's hard to take the rest of the equipment home. So
That's fair.
Sometimes you got to store it how you can.
If you're walking out of the hospital holding a sauce pot, they wouldn't be like, you're stealing blood. They would just be like, you've made a stew.
Exactly. And this is the thing. I'm distracted. See? You liked it. You liked it, didn't you?
I did. I
See?
have to say, that's compelling.
That's what happens.
Okay, now, I have to ask, Sam, you're not planning on doing any magic on the plane, are you?
No, is magic not allowed on the plane?
No, that's considered terrorism in some way.
Oh, okay, then no, I wasn't gonna do magic on the plane.
Okay. I hope if you're going to do anything that is part of your identity on that plane, it's drawing blood in an emergency situation.
Oh yes, I could do that, of course.
All right.
I always keep the equipment on me, despite that being against hospital policies.
That's commitment to your craft. I respect that. I take a metal detector home with me every day.
Oh,
Yeah.
that must be handy.
It is. It's pretty good. I wonder if it has anything to do with us running out of metal detection things and having to move towards plastic. But okay, Sam, you're going on this flight. Where are you going, by the way? Did we talk about that?
Oh yeah, I'm going to Orca City, Kansas.
Orca City, Kansas. What's your business in Orca City, Kansas?
I have an assignment there. There's a children's hospital that needs blood drawn.
Wow, and a children's hospital does seem like a place that would really appreciate a magic act too.
Sometimes I get to, merge them together, especially when you're on the pediatric floor. You be like, look over here, you stick them,
You stick them?
Yeah, that makes the kids not cry.
Oh, to draw blood, but you're distracting them with the magic trick.
Exactly.
That's
Why
great.
I take a good, 10-inch needle, stick it in their arm, knock it twice, put a little thing tied around. It starts to flow before they even notice.
That seems really scary. Do we have another PA now? No. Okay. Oh, we do. Another PA announcement, sorry.
Attention travelers, unfortunately, we are experiencing additional budget cuts here at the airport. We no longer have the power to continue using the luggage carousels, and so we are going to ask Greg to sort of just carry the luggage in a big circle around where the carousels typically operated. Yes, and
Did you say Greg?
yeah, Greg, is that you?
This is Fox.
Okay.
Finding out live. He's been put up for this.
We're trying to conserve power, and so Greg is going to carry each piece of luggage just sort of in a circle around the luggage carousels. Otherwise, it will operate exactly as normal, so it shouldn't hopefully affect your experience as a traveler. But if you see a man holding your bag, walking around in a circle, just know that that's Greg, and he's just doing his best. Thank you, and enjoy your flights.
Feels like a huge waste of resources to have the luggage carousels, but make them sit there dormant and then create a new area in the airport for Greg to walk around, but whatever.
They said this airport was undergoing budget cuts. I didn't believe it till I started flying here.
Yeah, it's real. You know, can I ask, this is more for my own curiosity, what's something you're doing at a children's hospital as a magic trick?
Oh, yeah, easy. Card tricks. They love them.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
Yep. You said you teach them how to play 21, you know? Then you have them bet on the game. Then you beat them at the game, and they're always impressed.
So that's less a card trick and more gambling with children.
I think that still classifies as a card trick. In the Magic Manual, it just says you gotta, follow the basic rules. Use cards, pull things out of hats, have a wand,
Well, I've never even been to the Magic Castle, so who am I to say how that actually works?
Mm-hmm.
All
That's
right.
my goal in life, is to visit.
Magic Castle?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, imagine drawing blood at the Magic Castle.
The audience would love it.
All right, Sam, I'm getting ready to put up a poll here, but I do need some sort of guarantee that you're not going to do any magic on the flight, because again, you could be shot on sight for doing that.
Okay.
If we see a hat come out that's not being worn on a head, the Air Marshal has license to shoot on sight.
Okay, I swear I will not be doing magic on the plane.
Okay. I really hope you hold yourself to that, because I would hate to see those children not get to play 21. And you're doing it for money. You're doing it for cash.
Mm-hmm. Yes, of course. I charge everyone I do magic for. For phlebotomy as well. I can come to your home and do a combo of the phlebotomy and the magic. Sometimes that goes great at birthday parties. You have people there who may need a blood transfusion based off of their previous diseases. Then you also have people there who want to be entertained and just have a little magic.
That all lines up to me. I don't even know why we flagged this, to be quite honest.
Mm-hmm.
All right, looks like you're doing really good work out there, Sam. I really thank you for your service, I guess. I don't know if that was the right term there. But and we're letting you fly. This was a runaway.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Whew. All right.
Be
Thanks.
careful out there, Greg.
All right, thanks. To my next assignment.
To your next assignment. All right, before we get the next person, I have to consult the FBI's most wanted list to see who's on it. Let's go ahead and we've got another one coming in hot. Lonzo Balls. Really good, like the basketball player, but plural. And the Hamburglar. He's done it again. He's gotten himself on the FBI's most wanted list. Congratulations to the Hamburglar for leveling up as a criminal. And let's zoom in on me as I take a drink of my water. All right, two travelers, both allowed to fly. Good work. Now let's make sure this next person is safe to fly. Okay, I immediately feel threatened. Can I get your name?
Pony Boy.
Pony Boy? Pony Boy, what's your business at the airport?
What's my business?
Yeah, where are you going? Where are you coming from? Okay.
I'm from a lot of places.
You're using a knife as a comb. You made me think that was gonna be a comb, and then used it as if it was a comb, but it is a knife.
I'm a greaser. We don't come from a home and we don't go to a home.
You're a greaser, you don't come from a home, and you don't go to a home. That feels right to me. I've seen 50s media, but let me ask you something. Why are you at the airport then?
Well, my grandmother's in Boise.
Okay, so you're going to Boise, Idaho.
No, just my grandmother's in Boise. That's not related to where I'm going. That's just context for some of my life.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
My grandmother's in Boise, and she always said the airport was the one place she felt free. And
Wow. Not a place I feel free ever when I'm at the airport. There's so many officers. There's so many things I'm not allowed to do.
So you calling my grandma a liar?
No, easy. Just because you use it as a comb at the end doesn't mean I'm not threatened by you brandishing a knife at me. What was your name, by the way?
Pony Boy.
Pony Boy.
So it's kind of memorable.
It is. I'm sorry I couldn't register that. Pony Boy, you're a greaser. You have no home. You're going to no home. But you love your grandmother?
I didn't say I love her. I just said she lives in Boise. Stop putting words in my mouth.
Okay. I'm just trying to get a clear picture as to what's going on.
She lives in Boise. She always said the airport was the place that she's been the most free. And you see, I'm running from some trouble. So I came here to find myself.
To find yourself at the airport? So you're kind of trying to lay low. What trouble did you run into, Pony Boy?
I can't talk about it.
Pony Boy, I'm afraid that right now you're talking to me and I gotta clear you to get on that airplane.
I'm under a pact with the boys. I can't give up the boys.
Loyal. That checks out for a greaser as well. And I'm in a police outfit, so I'm seen as an authority figure, someone you should rebel against, someone you shouldn't trust. What if I told you not 20 minutes ago I was smoking weed behind a Burger King?
You?
Yeah, maybe we're not so different after all, Pony Boy.
Well, I've never smoked weed in my life.
Damn, that's so cool of a greaser.
But cigarettes?
Oh, you just smoke cigarettes? You don't even chill out? You just let your rage fester as you smoke?
Cigarettes are my chill. You see, if you can't tell, I'm goth.
No, I couldn't tell.
You couldn't tell?
I thought you were a greaser, but now it's registering. Despite your pink sleeves, I do think you're goth.
Well, because we all have our inner selves, and we have the shelf we show the world. Inside, I'm pink. Outside, I'm black.
I gotta write that down, sorry. Inside I'm pink, outside I'm black.
I think inside we're all pink.
I think inside we're all pink. That's true. Outside I'm also pretty pink. But listen, we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about you, Pony Boy. I know you don't want to rat out your friends. You don't gotta give me names. I just gotta know. What trouble did you find yourself in?
Well, one of my friends was in a bit of a tiff. And I was coming from somewhere else, and I came from behind, and I had my knife, and before I knew it, there was blood, but I saved my friend. I would save my friend, but he said, "Run, Pony Boy, run!" And I left, and I came to the one place I knew I could be free.
Pony Boy, it's really brave of you to admit that to me, and I just want to let you know, your friends aren't in any trouble for that. You killed somebody. Your friends didn't do anything in that scenario.
No, because you missed the part where it was self-defense for himself, for someone else. It was someone else's self-defense that I enacted.
So just to follow this, you think if the cops arrested you, you'd go, yeah, I stabbed someone on behalf of my friend, therefore my friend is in trouble for murder.
Yes.
I don't think that's how it works, Pony Boy. That is now a murder weapon as far as I know.
No, it's my comb.
You can use it as a comb as much as you want, Pony Boy. You killed someone with it. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not here to determine if you're a murderer or not. I'm here to determine if you're good to fly on my plane. And plenty of murderers have flown on planes before. That's an objective fact.
That makes me feel better.
Good. Where are you gonna go though? You're just gonna hang out at the airport? If you get through here, there's an expectation you'll get on a flight.
Well, I one time read a book. You know James and the Giant Peach?
A goth greaser read a book?
Yeah. I used to be a child, you know.
What? James and the Giant Peach, huh?
Yeah.
About that little boy with the spider and the peach.
Exactly, and I looked up some stuff online, and peaches are really big in Georgia, so I said maybe I'll go to Georgia. Find my way in Georgia.
Wow, that's beautiful. All right, so you're gonna go to Georgia. You've killed a man with a knife.
I didn't kill a man with a knife. The man died after my knife stabbed him in self-defense from my friend.
A man died via your knife, acting in self-defense for your friend. All right, Pony Boy. Now.
Oh, look who it is. Well, turns out we found you, Pony Boy.
Oh,
I noticed this guy said we, but he's totally alone.
Yeah, I gotta keep my guys under wraps. I can't sell them out.
What are you doing here? I left you at the junkyard.
I've come to avenge the death of my boy Mini Jimmy.
Oh,
Mini Jimmy.
he was huge, despite the name. I took him down, and I'll do it to you too,
Oh yeah?
Big Bob.
Let's see you try.
Well, we've got a brawl, folks. Two greasers are fighting in the security line at TSA. What is this, 1958?
Ow, I cut myself.
Something I
Ow.
imagine
okay?
happened all the time in
you okay?
1958.
Hold on.
Greasers
Let me
fighting in a
just put
TSA.
some pressure on that.
Ow, ow.
Are you okay?
Ow.
Hey, why are you two
okay?
being so... Oh, buddy. Buddy, I could have told you that was going to happen.
Damn it, Pony Boy. Oh, he's cutting all the way down to my feet. He's
Coming back
cutting
up
all the
the
way
other
to my other
side.
leg. Ow!
It was self-defense.
That one was objectively
self-defense.
self-defense.
It was self-defense.
Oh my god. The front half of him fell forward, the back half of him fell back.
Still standing there.
Alright, we're gonna decide if you get to fly. Hey, look, you just killed someone in the TSA security line.
No, but you said that murderers fly all the time. That
Exactly.
actually made me feel comfortable.
You are not on trial for murder here. We're trying to determine if you're good to get on a plane.
Everyone's saying 1111.
That's good. You want the ones. The
Oh.
twos are not as good.
I swear to God, if you guys don't let me fly, I'll kill all of you. I'll come and kill all of you. I'll come, and I won't think about it twice.
Not against TSA rules to threaten chat.
I won't think about it 3 times. I won't think about it at all. It's second nature to me, Pony Boy.
Alright, we can close this out. It's a runaway. Well, despite brandishing a weapon and killing someone in
Not a
front
weapon.
of me, you used it to kill someone not 2 seconds ago.
And now it's brushing my hair not 1 second ago, so recency bias.
Checkmate on that, I guess. Well, my point is, despite doing all of those things, you're safe to fly. So enjoy Georgia. I hope you find yourself a little bit, and be careful out there.
Pony Boy.
Thanks for finishing my sentence for me. Well, Pony Boy was really cool. You did just let a person brandishing a knife onto the plane. So just my note to you, chat, is if someone's brandishing a knife, someone kills someone in front of you, those are maybe clues to not let them get on the plane. But I'm simply a middleman in all this. All right, we're 4 subs away from hitting the goal, so maybe we do that. But in the meantime, maybe we do that. But in the meantime,
Maybe we do. You give us money.
maybe you give us money. Just a thought.
Just something to think about.
Just thinking about it, and I'm like, well, wow, maybe you give us money? But in the meantime, let's take a look at the most wanted list. Mr. Pool Piss. I wonder if that was the guy from before. Crypto the Super Dog ripped out a guy's throat. Ripped the guy's throat out. Oh, that's sad. Justin Timfer Pride. Everyone look out for Justin Timfer Pride. They're up to something suspicious. Justin Timfer Pride. Colonel Sanders and his accomplice, Chris P. Chicken. Wow, rarely you get someone on the most wanted list who has a sidekick, and both of them are on the most wanted list. But look out for Colonel Sanders, the chicken magnet, as well as his accomplice, Chris P. Chicken. Aram Kachaturian in chat. Can't read too close into why that's happening. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to another person, and then I think by the end of this person, you'll have given us more money. Thank you very much. For the sub goal. There it is. There it is.
They just did it.
Thank you, Marshal Dwan. Hello, hello. Can I get your name?
What up? Pork crawl.
Pork Crawl?
That's not my name. That's what I'm doing. Damn, my beer just fell.
Put it in the thing.
Oh yeah, put it in the thing. Well, there's no bottom on this one.
Oh yeah, there isn't.
And then there is a bottom on this one, but there's no hoop. You notice
Wait,
that?
why?
This design is crazy. There's a hoop on this side to keep it from going side to side, but no bottom.
It's
so it falls
completely
through.
functionless.
And then this one, there's a bottom, but no hoop. So it can stop from the bottom. It's a dilemma that I'm in.
That is really useless now that I'm
Oh,
looking
it's
at
kind of
it.
staying right here.
All right. What's your name? You're going on a
Corn dog.
Your name's Corn Dog, and
My
you're
name's
going on
Corn
a
Dog.
port crawl?
Port crawl, airport crawl.
Oh, airport crawl.
Airport crawl.
So you're just going airport to airport drinking and hanging out? All right, that's not a crime.
Yeah. Yep. My boys said they're gonna be here any minute.
You're
I am
alone?
on airport 3.
You're 3 airports deep alone?
My boys are gonna get here any minute.
How much have you been speaking to them? Was it just assumed, or they text you that they're on their way?
My text went green in the group chat, but I think it's just, airports are a little weird with the service.
Your text going green
So I think
in the group chat implies to me that they all blocked you at the same time.
Nah, that couldn't be, man. My boys, we're tight. We're tight. We aren't like that. We wouldn't block each other like that. They love drinking just as much as I do. They love this idea of going port to port, airport to port, airport to port, drinking ports.
Are you drinking wine?
Nah, mostly beer. Mostly a beer guy.
It would be cool to do a port crawl where you go from port, like not an airport, but an actual port, and you're drinking port the whole time.
Like a boat.
Yeah.
Like I'm on a boat.
Like you're on a boat and
Like
you're
I'm on a
stopping at
boat,
various
and
ports.
It's going fast.
Don't
man.
sing The Lonely Island when you're being interrogated by the TSA.
You seem cool, man.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
I got a hair in my mouth. Me and you could be in a group chat.
I don't want to be. It's not a group chat.
Me and you, just me and you. We
That's
can have
not a
our
group
own
chat.
little group chat.
That's a text thread.
Me and you can have our own little group chat.
Corn dog, that's a text thread. Don't try to get cute with me, okay? I'm interrogating you to see if you're good to get on this plane. Now I'm realizing if you're in a port crawl, you're probably not even getting on a plane, unless you're traveling to different airports in different cities via flying. That's what you're doing? And your friends said they would meet you at the 3rd city on your trip?
Well, they said they'd meet me at the first one, but then they're like, oh, sorry, something came up. I'll meet you at the second one. Oh, sorry, something came up. Oh, I'll meet you at the 3rd one, and here we are.
And then they blocked your number.
They didn't block my number. My text just went green because I don't think I have service right now. There's no skylights in here.
There's no skylights in here?
There's no skylight. How's the service supposed to get in if there's no skylights in here?
You think it gets in through windows?
Yeah, you're in a room with no windows, no skylight. Of course you're gonna get bad service.
Okay.
That's like why when you go through a tunnel, the service gets bad, because there's no windows in there.
I don't know enough about science to push back on that.
Say yes.
I'm not.
Just say yes. I agree with you.
No, I will not do that. It is not what I've sworn to do to protect this airport.
You ever been in a basement?
Yes, I've been in a basement.
Bad service down there. No windows. Think, man.
Is that true?
Think, man.
Is that true?
Think.
Listen.
You ever been on the subway?
Yes, corn dog. We're not talking about that right now.
Bad service on the subway.
You've been flagged.
No windows down there. There's windows on the subway, but not, you know what I mean. Not windows from like the room, which is like the tunnel of the subway. There's no windows in that room. There are windows on the subway, of course, because you have to see when you get off and when the next stop is. But when you're going through the subterranean domain of the subway, there are no windows hindering the service of the cell phone. So that's why I think I got green text bubble.
The implication of this is that, like, the sun is required for you to have cell phone service.
I think it's the air, man.
You think it's the air?
Yeah, it's like radio waves. You know that radio is just like sent through like vibrations in the air?
What?
The radio is sent by vibrations in the air, and radio towers are just tall enough to pick up the vibrations. They're tall enough to pick up the vibrations in the air. So cell phone signal's gotta be the same, except for 5G. I don't know, some crazy going on with that 5G. Can't trust that.
Listen. Immaterial. Okay? I don't know enough about science in the way you seem to, but what I'm trying to determine is if you're safe to fly. Now, it frightens me that you're this smart. I'm a little worried about that. You could use those powers for evil. You were flagged by our systems, I guess, because you're going airport to airport, and usually people don't do that.
Right, and this is my next stop on the port crawl. What drinks do you offer?
I don't offer any drinks. There's bars up ahead that offer pretty standard cocktails and beers and wine.
This is one of those like wine windows that you see on TikTok where you go up and you don't even have to talk to somebody. You're like, I'll take whatever. And
I don't even know what
that
that is. What is a wine
A
window?
wine window is something like that you go to in like Italy or France, where it's just a little hole. It's kind of like a glory hole, but instead of like, you know, putting your schnuss in there, you're just getting handed a glass of wine, and then you hand them money, and then you take that wine and you drink that wine.
So you just walk up to a hole in a wall, and a man sticks out a glass of
Well, you
wine.
knock on the little door. It's like a mouse
So then
door.
it's not
You
like
ever
a
seen
glory hole.
You ever seen Tom and Jerry?
I have, and sir, that's nothing like a glory
Do you
hole.
know how Jerry lives in a little hole? It's kind of like a house.
Yes.
So that's kind of like the people that make the wine live in a Jerry-sized hole, or they have a hole but on the inside it's big like Jerry's house where they make the wine. So you knock on the little door like you're knocking on saying hi to Jerry, but then they open it and then they pull out a little wine glass, you hand them money, and then you go and you drink the wine.
Corn dog, when you say to me it's a wine glory hole, I'm thinking that you walk up to a hole in the wall, maybe in a bathroom stall, and instead of putting your thing in there, as you said, a hand comes out with like a glass of Merlot, and then you
That
take...
could never fit through the size of a real glory hole. That's
Yes, it-
ridiculous.
Oh, I'm being ridiculous. Look, we're gonna get a pull-up to see if you're safe to fly, but I don't offer any beverages here.
I just got a frozen vodka lemonade from the Orange Julius.
We're checking his bag.
They sell
I got a
vodka
white wine from the Wetzel's Pretzels.
I don't think those are on the menu. Those are probably
You
just...
gotta, if you're going on the port crawl, you say, hey, I'm here for the port crawl.
Look, we got
And you
some-
gotta ask a few people. Maybe not the first person, like, hey, let me speak to somebody else. And then after a few people, maybe somebody who doesn't work there, they'll get you what you need.
Like someone at the bar next door just goes, I'll give this maniac a glass of wine. Listen, we've got something suspicious in your bag. You want to explain this for me? Vodka Jug Store Special, $50 value vodka. Okay, so these are way bigger.
That was at the Einstein's Bagels.
This was at the Einstein's Bagels.
Yeah, you gotta ask a lot for that.
Well, those are way bigger than 3 ounces, my friend. You're not allowed to fly with those. You're gonna have to drink both of those.
on.
You're gonna have to drink both of those
Come
before you go.
on.
You're gonna have to drink both of those jugs of vodka before you get on the flight.
on.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
That doesn't work that way.
Come on.
You can't beg.
Please.
No.
Please.
That's not how this works. You can pucker all you want, corn dog.
Please.
No. Listen, you think I want to
Pretty
you think I
please.
want to prevent people
What
from
am I
bringing-
gonna do? Blow up a plane with those?
I don't know why you don't allow 3
What
ounces.
am I gonna do? Smack those two things together and the plane's gonna blow up?
No, but you could maybe, to be honest, you could knock a pilot out with those things. They're big.
Yeah, I can knock. If he drinks the whole thing, of course he's getting knocked out.
No, I
That's
meant
a,
you
that's
could-
a gallon of vodka.
I mean, you can go up behind a pilot and cold cock him in the back of the head with one of those things, and he's down on the ground.
Okay, you're telling me that I need to chug 2 gallons of vodka in order before I can get on this plane.
Yep.
So you're basically saying, hey, can you go and walk over there and shoot yourself in the head before you get on this plane? Because there's no way I'm surviving if I'm chugging 2 gallons of vodka and then walking through here.
The other option is to pour them out into the sink.
But it was such a good deal, dude.
It is a really good deal. I'd hate to see it go to waste.
Such a good deal, dude. I got 2 chocolate chip bagels with cream cheese, and then I got those for free.
That is an insane deal.
You ever had a chocolate chip bagel with cream cheese?
That's not the part I'm focused on from that.
Shit's good. People sleep on the chocolate chip bagel. Everybody wants, the savory everything, whatever, or the breakfast sandwich thing, but a chocolate chip bagel with cream cheese?
I like a blueberry bagel with strawberry cream cheese.
Now we're
Similar
talking.
sweet.
A man after my own heart.
Yeah.
A man that's gonna let me on this plane with 2 gallons of vodka.
I'm gonna let you on this plane, but not with those two guys. If you get onto that plane with those big jugs of vodka, the air marshal has license to shoot on sight. I hope you know that. And not shoot the jugs to empty them out. Shoot you in the head.
I'll leave him with you.
Don't leave them with me.
I'll leave him with you.
I'm an indica guy. I don't drink. I smoke weed. I don't drink.
You smoke weed. Going to port pot crawl. Port pot crawl.
Get the hell out of
I
here.
drink.
Go.
You smoke.
Go.
Come on.
No. That implies you and I are boys going on a trip together.
What's
That's
your
not
number?
What's my phone number?
Let me guess it.
Okay.
7,
No.
3,
No.
4,
Yes.
0,
No.
1,
No.
2,
No.
3,
No.
4,
No.
5,
No.
6,
Yes.
4, 6,
Mhm.
8,
No.
9,
No.
7,
No.
4,
Yes.
4, 6, 4,
Mm-hmm.
3,
No.
2,
No.
1,
No.
4,
No.
5,
No.
6,
No.
7,
Yes.
4, 6, 4, 7,
Mm-hmm.
0,
No.
1,
No.
2,
No.
3,
No.
4,
No.
5,
No.
6,
No.
7,
No.
8,
No.
9,
Yes.
4, 6, 4, 7, 9,
Mm-hmm.
0,
No.
1,
No.
2,
Yes.
4, 6, 4, 7, 9, 2,
Mm-hmm.
0,
No.
1,
No.
2,
No.
3,
No.
4,
No.
5,
No.
6,
No.
7,
No.
8,
Yes.
4, 6, 4, 7, 9, 2, 8,
Yes.
1,
No.
0, 2,
No.
3,
No.
4,
No.
5,
No.
6,
No.
7,
No.
8,
No.
9,
Yes.
4, 6, 4, 7, 9, 2, 8, 9, 0,
No.
1,
Yes.
4, 6, 4, 7, 9, 2, 8, 9, 1,
Mm-hmm.
0, 1.
I'm not going to tell you this one.
Fuck!
I hope he doesn't get. There's only 9 options left as to what my phone number can be. So he is going to get it inevitably. Well, let's check the most wanted list before we go to air traffic control. All chiropractors. Uh-oh.
Gotta get them all.
If you hear any cracking of joints or a back, you better start running. Because someone's on the way. So watch out for that. Alright, well now we're going to go to air traffic control so you can see someone land a plane. Hope it goes well. I'll be back here. Zoom in on me. It's good stuff. Alright, let's get out of here.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I know they're cutting the budget. They gave me a PlayStation 2 headset instead of my real headset. So yeah, I understand they're doing the budget cuts. It's affecting all of us equally. What, you don't have a little car to drive around the luggage and you have to walk around and do the luggage? I mean, it's all affecting us equally. I don't have as good sound quality. My whole job is listening to people, so if my sound quality is affected, it's like I don't have a little truck that brings out around the luggage. I don't know what to tell you. It's the same. It's equal.
Why is your shirt so wide?
What?
Your shirt is so wide.
What do you mean?
You're a pretty skinny guy and your shirt is so wide.
I had to borrow this shirt.
Ah. pretty wide.
I thought it fit fine in the store. I mean, I'm borrowing it.
You borrowed it from a store?
I mean, I'm borrowing it from my friend. But he's also a similar size, and I think it fits him well. Also, do we use these buttons?
Only if you have a tie.
Like, do we use these buttons on the bottom? Otherwise, like, you got button. It's like you're doing the buttons here. You know?
Mayday.
Oh, hello.
Hi, we've got an emergency up here. This is Flight 307 requesting support, please.
Okay.
We've got a situation up here.
All right. Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm with you here. Let me know what the problem is, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we've got a group of like really cool teenagers who's intimidating a lot of the passengers.
Okay.
There's like a group of super cool teenagers. They're kind of like laughing and snickering at the back of the plane, and it's making a lot of the passengers really distressed.
Is that affecting you?
I'm feeling judged.
You're feeling judged by
I don't feel comfortable.
Okay.
I saw one of them point their phone camera at me, and they were acting like they were just looking at the screen of the camera, or at their phone, but I could tell they were recording me, and then they showed it to somebody, like the kid sitting next to them, and they all started laughing.
Okay.
I'm feeling like I want to crash this plane right now.
No. Don't do that. Don't crash the plane. I'm going to get you some help. Just hold on real quick. All right, chat. We need some help. There's some really cool teenagers on this plane, and they're kind of intimidating everybody, including the pilot. So I need some tips. I need some help. If anybody can help me figure out what to do with these teenagers, that'd be great. Tell them you're going to tell their parents on them. Listen, teenagers these days, they don't care what their parents think. The amount of knowledge that they're gaining from their access to the internet at such a young age, they've already surpassed their parents' intelligence, and it's just like it's over. It's over for all of us. There's no authority anymore. They don't care. Spank them.
Dow, are you still there?
Sorry.
I'm about to crash this plane.
No.
I'm about to send it straight into the mountainside.
Okay. I have an idea.
Okay.
All right, I need you to put on one of the teenagers.
You want to talk to one of these kids?
I need to talk to you.
All right, man. It's your funeral. I'm passing the radio back there.
Damn, pilot, what are those?
Yes!
Fuck, man!
They're roasting this guy. Hey, hello, hi, what's your name?
Allbirds.
What's your name?
They're cool.
What's my name? What are you, my principal? Got him!
Okay, yeah, I'm your principal.
Oh.
What's your name?
Hi, Mr. Sampson. Sorry, I didn't
Hey, yeah.
realize it was you.
Oh shit, Mr. Sampson's here? Oh no.
Yeah, it's Mr. Sampson. I heard you guys have been kind of causing a ruckus on this plane, huh?
Ruckus? I don't even focus! Walked right into that one! Give me some!
What's your name?
Freddie.
Freddie.
Freddie Lipton.
Freddie. How would you feel if you weren't able to pass English this year?
Hark the Raven never... Whore! Fuck Edgar Allan Poe! Fuck him!
They're grilling me. I pretended to be their principal, and they're just roasting me. I need some help. Chat. What are we gonna do? Detention. Say you fucked his mom? That's what? Okay, yeah, sure. Hey, Freddie. Freddie?
Yeah.
Freddie?
Yeah.
This isn't Fred. Who is this?
It's me, Freddie. Freddie
This
Lipton.
isn't Freddie.
It's Freddie Lipton.
Who is this?
It's Freddie Lipton,
Who
like
is
the
this?
tea.
Yeah.
Who is this?
He's Freddie.
Freddie?
Mm-hmm.
I fucked your mom.
What? My mom passed away 2 years ago.
Fuck.
Fuck, Mr. Sampson.
Fuck. Okay, that failed. That failed really bad. We gotta figure something out.
You took it too far.
Just hold on.
Tower, you're not gonna want to check TikTok. You're getting canceled all over the place. There's
that's
already
okay.
a viral video saying Tower makes fun of dead parent.
That's okay.
Going viral.
They think it's the principal. They don't know it's me, so it's fine. We're fine.
Oh no, they found you.
What?
Yeah,
Dox him.
they're doxing you right now.
Doxing you.
No.
A wife.
No.
They found your wife.
People are just trying to. They're saying I should double down on the fucking his mom. Come on. We gotta figure something out. We can't keep going down this path here. Like his video. Okay.
Hey, Pilot, your mom pick out that outfit for you?
Hey, I'm actually liking your video right now. I think it's funny.
Oh, you like our sick vids?
Yeah, your vids are actually pretty cool.
Well, then comment and subscribe.
I'm just commenting right now. Oh, dropped you a follow.
Oh, you see our Instagram.
Pretty cool what you guys are doing. You know.
Does this broadcast out to like Hollywood and stuff, or like where is this feed going?
Yeah, this is going to Hollywood.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's some bigwigs watching right now.
Well.
You know Lauren Michaels?
No.
Do you know
Mr. Beast?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our idol.
Yeah, he's watching right now.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Mr. Beast, it's Freddie!
Yeah, let me get Mr. Beast on the line real quick.
Oh my God!
I love Mr. Beast.
We love Mr. Beast!
What's up, guys?
Mr. Beast!
It's me, Jimmy. How you guys doing?
Oh, so good.
In there, barely.
I saw you. Oh yeah, not anymore.
You're the best, Mr. Beast.
You made me not blind anymore?
Not anymore.
Oh, so you can cure his blindness? I love that.
Listen, your guys' videos are dope and sick. But you know what would be even cooler? Respecting the people that are on that plan and also the pilot.
Nah.
Okay, I guess you're not gonna get this $1 million.
Okay. We'll do it. Hey, Mr. Pilot.
Yes?
I hope you have a good day.
Do you mean that?
Yeah. In hell! Crash landing! What are those?
They're Allbirds. They're actually really nice. They're like sweat resistant. I have sweaty
Why are you
feet.
sweating?
I'm not because I'm nervous. Hey, listen, Tower.
Hey, shut up. Give it back to the teenagers.
Mr. Beast.
Hey, what's up?
my
Listen. Oh, yeah, you got something?
You think you could get us on the Squid Games?
I think I'm gonna do Squid Games in the air right now. Listen, the first person to land this plane is going to get $100,000. Anybody else who doesn't land it will die.
Whoa.
Okay, let's go kill the pilot to make sure he doesn't land.
No.
What the hell? I'm holding the door to the cockpit closed right now. There's 15 teenagers trying to break in here they're gonna fight each other.
Boo-boo in his mouth.
You gotta yield.
What do you mean
pilot.
yield?
You gotta yield. You gotta let them land the plane.
I'm gonna ram the little cart thing into the wall.
They're ramming the drink cart into the door.
You gotta let them
Imagine
in.
flight attendant, we're not afraid to kill her. Help, please, I have 3 children.
You gotta let them in.
Okay, I'm letting him in.
Take this. Give me those stupid shoes.
All right, Freddie, it's us on the controllers. Controller.
I'm gonna land this plane for someone special to me. Someone that I really care about.
Oh no, is this the blind teenager?
Yeah.
He's the only one that has a license.
I'm going off pure sounds to try to land this plane for someone special to me. The air traffic control guy's wife.
What?
Yeah, we fucked her. She was good. She was a good fuck. You trained her well.
No, you're lying. You're yanking my chain. You're yanking my chain. You're lying.
Oh my God. Okay, pull up, blind.
I can't hear it.
You can't hear what?
Put down the brake. Put down the wheels.
Just listen to the wind.
Everybody, hold on.
All right, I'm gonna try it.
Oh God.
Here we go.
Are you recording?
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh fuck.
I think I'm doing it.
No, I don't think. No. Oh
God. Make a good YouTube video, huh?
What? That's what you're thinking about right now?
I'm still in Mr. Beast. I'm still in.
I'm being told I missed a movie reference in this episode. Breaks my heart. There's a guy who's really on Letterboxd a lot these days. It breaks my heart. Let's go ahead and talk to another traveler. Hello!
Oh, hello there, good sir. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good, good.
Can I get your
it's
name?
It's a glorious day, glorious day.
It sure is.
My name is Allie Mae Pierce.
Allie Mae Pierce. Miss Pierce, I noticed you have a Bible with you.
Oh, yes, yes, I am a servant of the Lord.
A servant of the Lord?
A servant of the Lord.
Are you saying serpent?
A servant of the Lord. I serpent him. I serpent him. Serpent him.
You know, Miss Pierce, I'm so sorry to have to give you a hard time. You seem like a very nice lady. It's just we have something in your bag here I wanted to flag.
Oh, no!
So let's go ahead and take a look at what's in your bag here, and then I'll hopefully be able to send you right on your way. I hate to stop you.
The Lord's work is never done, and the devil's always trying to get you down.
Isn't that the truth? I really feel that a lot.
How much of my lemonade?
I'm sorry?
How much of my lemonade?
Yes, no.
How much of my lemonade?
For sure, for sure.
Lord, please forgive this security for stopping one of your servants.
Okay, now you do have a sniper rifle, it looks like. I hate to push back on this, but that is extremely illegal to bring on an airplane.
This is a weapon of Jesus.
Who am I to say what is or isn't a weapon of Jesus? That's not my place.
God has said that one day the war will break out upon the earth on the return of Christ. I have to be prepared.
I guess that I don't want to push back on that. I'm nervous to push back on that, but I will just say, if you're getting on an airplane, there's a risk that you could use that sniper rifle, or someone else in the plane could use that sniper rifle to hurt someone.
Then that would be God's will.
Well, no, in this case, it would be your will. You'd be shooting someone.
My will is God's will. If God said shoot someone because he believes that person is not a part of his kingdom, then I will need to shoot someone.
And is God often telling you that certain people are not part of his kingdom and deserve to be shot?
Oh, all the time, all the time.
Okay. And I'm part of the kingdom.
Only time will tell.
Okay.
It depends. Are you trying to stop the work of the Lord? Because the Lord doesn't like anybody that try to stop his work.
No, not at all. Not at all. Totally not trying to do that at all. My goodness. So, God tells you who to kill. Okay, this is sort of a red flag, but you look so polite and nice, and I'm afraid to push back on this.
Lord, please forgive the TSA security, for he knows not what he's done. He knows not what your kingdom has provided him, but he shall learn today.
Yup, that sounds right to me. And when you say learn today...
I mean, you will learn. God will send you through hellfire if necessary to understand.
No need. I feel like I get the lessons. Is God telling you that anyone on this plane is a potential threat, or is that something we'll sort of learn when you get on the flight by looking at each one and seeing what God tells you?
It always depends. When you're on a flight, sometimes Jesus takes the wheel, sometimes he needs you to take the wheel.
Yeah, whoa, really hate to hear you need to take the wheel in regards to a flight. So are you sort of going around much like a video game character and looking at someone and then there's like a thing over your eyes that say like, in God's light, not in God's light?
Exactly. And the first thought is always to try to bring those into the light. And if you can bring those into the light, then that's good. But if you can't, sometimes they must be eliminated. That is what the Bible says.
Okay.
What does the Bible say?
That feels real.
1 Corinthians 17:76.
That feels real.
Thou shalt burn by the bullet of the gun.
Really? That's it?
If necessary. Because thou is trying to bring down God's kingdom.
And how can I make sure I'm in the kingdom of God right now? Because I would hate to make an enemy.
First thing is repent of your sins. Repent of your sins, everybody. And then take up the mantle of the Lord through the Bible and riches.
Okay, now Tom Cruise has just paid for something to happen. Okay, repent for my sins. I often go to the Burger King and order a small drink so that I have access to all the other things at the Burger King. Bathroom, napkins, things like that. And then I take my small drink outside and I smoke 2 spliffed joints.
Okay.
Near the dumpster.
Did you pray over the joints? Did you ask God to bless the joints? When you roll up every day, do you say, Lord, please bless the ground and the earth in which this marijuana has came that you have blessed me with?
I don't do that, and maybe I should. It is his bounty.
Nope. I'm starting to see a target right on your forehead.
No.
Right on your
Okay,
forehead.
I'll repent for not blessing the joints before I smoke them every time. I just think usually I'm like, this will make the video I'm watching on my phone a little more interesting. But
are you watching Passion of the Christ?
Oh, am I watching Passion of the Christ on my phone?
when you're smoking the ganja?
No, I usually watch Epicurious videos. Do you know what those are? It's like 3 different levels of chefs make the same meal. So it's like 3 different levels of chef make fried chicken.
So you're putting another god above our God. You're worshiping false idols.
No, I don't worship them.
You are.
Easy now. Okay.
Oh, it's just me, a normal traveler. Just kidding. I was a plainclothes cop. I'm actually a police officer, and you're under arrest.
What? For what?
Yeah. This is actually there's no religion allowed in this airport.
Lord.
There's no religion.
This is a godless airport.
I've stepped into the world of the devil.
We only pray to the God of aviation here.
Oh, you're worshiping false idols. Jesus told me this time would come.
Well,
Whoa, easy. Oh, you're hitting him in the nuts over again. Easy. Oh my God. Using the Bible as a weapon.
That's what it says. The Bible shall fight you against all evils of the land.
I believe in the Lord.
What?
You've been rebuked.
Was that what you were trying to do?
The power of Christ compelled me. No longer am I arresting you, but I am gonna take you to the back to convert the rest of these godless cop pigs.
All right. Okay.
Back at the jurisdiction.
My work here is done. My work here is done.
Okay, I guess.
I'm coming back for you.
No.
next time.
We're good. In our lovely secular airport, let he who is without a semi-automatic shoot the first shot. I guess so. Oh, and we're getting a PA announcement. Man, that was scary.
Hello, New York Airport. This is your PA specialist, and I am just,
specialist.
due to the budget cuts, the moving walkway is no longer moving.
That can't be.
I know that this would normally not be a big deal in a lot of airports, but we did recently renovate the entire airport to be a moving walkway. So at this point, just carry on with your legs, and if you don't have legs, shit out of luck today because, yeah, we're sort of having a major backup in most areas of the airport. Wow. I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. I can't. What?
There's more budget cuts, and now the moving walkway has to go backwards.
Oh,
That costs the same amount of energy.
I can't tell people. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I don't want to. Hi, this is once again your PA specialist. And I know that I just gave an announcement about the moving walkway no longer moving, but good news, it is moving. Bad news, it's moving backwards. So if you are trying to get to your flight, please reverse, turn around, and that should get you where you need to go. If you keep moving in the direction you are, you will be going in the wrong one. I need everyone to go 180 degrees. Please. Please. All right, I did it. I'm done. That's my last announcement.
The specialist is retiring? Damn. That's their specialty. Well, folks.
They're fired because of the budget cuts.
Well, folks, you heard it here first. If you're walking, turn around, because you're being walked in the wrong direction right now. I'm just happy the moving walkway works, because if you're anything like me, you need to spend a large amount of time at the airport trying to recreate the opening from The Graduate, where you listen to Simon and Garfunkel on a moving walkway and think about your life. And now, you can do that, but make sure you turn around before you start doing it. All right. I think we'll speak to another traveler now.
Ho, ho, ho!
Hello. Can I get your name?
Mr. Holiday.
Mr. Holiday?
What's up?
Hi, Mr. Holiday. Where are you traveling today?
We going to the North Pole.
You're going to the North Pole?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Off season, I noticed.
I'm every season. I'm every holiday.
Well, speak on that.
I got New Year's right here, Halloween, Valentine's Day, and whole Christmas.
Oh, and they're all Ho related.
4th of July.
4th of July?
Yeah.
So you're slutty Nightmare Before Christmas, basically, where you're that one thing where it's all the different holidays.
Period.
Period. Okay. And do you work for someone, or this is who you are? Or?
Independent contractor, whore.
Independent contractor.
Whore.
Great. So you're on a 1099. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm fine on a 1099. Is that right?
Looking fine on the 1099.
Period.
I feel normal saying all those things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's not suspicious. You're just doing your regular business there. So you're doing your regular business. What are your usual things you're up to there?
At the North Pole?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I like to go check on my elves, check on my Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Claus.
You know, I got a boo up there.
Is there a second set of all of these people that are slutty version?
Yeah.
So there's like next to the North Pole, Santa's workshop.
Well, the North Pole, you can imagine, is already slutty in itself.
That already feels
it already
like
feels a little
double
slutty.
entendre.
So that's sort of the first thing. And then all the elves are kind of like mini sex dolls.
They're wearing like, I can track that. They're wearing like suspenders with no shirt. Mm-hmm. Their mouths are always in like the...
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. And then Mrs. Claus is a horse.
Is a
horse.
Horse?
Horse.
Hose.
She's a slut.
Okay. Mrs. Claus is
so we
a
like
slut.
to get down, but that's not. And this is like a progressive version of all these things. You know, this is like a 21st.
Sex positive.
Sex positive.
No one's being made to feel like there's something wrong with them.
Oh no. This is the new age. This is how we celebrate holidays in the new era.
Okay. Well, airports are traditionally sex negative, but I think we can let that go.
Happy New Year's.
Hopi New Year's.
Hopi New Year's.
Is that one? That's okay. Good.
Happy
good.
New Whores.
Happy New Whores also works really well.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything you have to declare that's not traditionally allowed to go through the airplane when you're trip to the North Pole here?
You guys are allowed like batteries, right?
Yes, mostly as long as it's not like a laptop battery or something that has to go through the scanner separately.
Oh yeah, and we're all good.
Okay.
I just have a few Dill hose.
That, I feel like you don't even need to...
Dill hose.
Sure. Now, we do have something that flagged as suspicious in your bag here, so I'm
Oh.
wondering if you could clarify this for us, just so I can send you on your way here. Oh, that's the... Okay, who ordered lasagna? And that seems to be Sexy Garfield.
Munho days. That's my hoe.
Munho days?
I hate Munho days. those are the hoiest days of the week because everyone's coming off of work and looking to get sucked off before they get on their merry way. So that's kind of my busiest day. Oh,
What did you drop?
Halloween.
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 Now, Halloween already pretty slutty. People will wear skimpy outfits and be sexy leprechaun or whatever.
That's actually my most conservative holiday.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
We go against the grain. If people are being slutty, we be conservative. If they're
Okay.
being conservative, we have a little more free reign.
So you're conservative on Halloween. What is-
Halloween.
You're conservative on Halloween. What does that look like?
Usually dressed as like a nun.
Okay, and you're telling people not to have sex.
Yeah.
You're shaming them for showing ankles, things
Exactly.
like that.
Exactly.
That's got to be a real whirlwind experience to be having every other holiday be so sex focused. We've got another suspicious item in your bag
That's
here.
impossible. Impossible.
Oh yeah, well
Impossible.
explain this. Femboy Garfield, lasagna and cock.
What is there to explain? I don't know why do I need to explain that.
Femboy Garfield should have their own ticket if they're gonna get on the flight. You got it. You've got it. It's not like a pet. If it's femboy, they have to have their own ticket.
And would you say that if that was a dog?
If it was a femboy dog, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
All
if
right.
it was a dog that had no sexualization associated to it, then I would say it's free to sit in a carrier.
So you're sexualizing this cat.
It's femboy Garfield. It feels very sexualized. Can we put it back up? Now, I don't know about you, but that feels very sexualized.
I think you're repressed, sir.
Maybe I am
Because
repressed.
if this is turning you on,
It's saying lasagna and cock.
so lasagna turns you on?
No, the lasagna wasn't the part that flagged for me. If someone's sitting there and going, cock, I'm thinking, well, that's pretty sexualized.
I think you have a weird idea of what sexual is.
That's fair, and that's absolutely true.
I think that we as a society have been taught to sexualize things that are maybe, out there,
Thanks,
like
Antron.
cock, boobs, back, stuff like that. Back.
Sexual back, for sure. What is your definition of sexual stuff, then?
My sexual stuff really comes if you can put hoe in the word. Then it's hoey. If it's just cock, that's kind of just the English language. But if I say hoe cock, oh
Ho-cock.
shit. Now we're working cock hole, coke hole,
Cahoke? Cahoke?
Now that's sexual.
Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting a healthier relationship with sexuality through you. Thank you very
And that's
much.
why we're here.
Well, actually, we're here to determine if you're safe to fly.
Oh, I'm safe. I've got tested.
That's good to know, but I don't need you to be tested.
Get tested, boys and girls.
And that's true. Get tested, boys and girls. Okay, now
And
let's...
femboys.
And femboy. And all. Get tested, everyone, regardless of your gender. Okay, now we've got Valentine's Day. We've got St. Patrick's Day with the beer.
And New Year's. I double
New Year's.
I double fished.
Halloween.
4th of July.
You're gonna leave I double fist on the table. Don't worry about it. Hobo fist.
Hobo fist.
Yeah, there we go. 4th of July.
4th of July.
Valentine's
I'm black,
Day.
so that's Juneteenth.
You're black, so
And
that's
then
Juneteenth.
This is double Valentine's.
Now I'm noticing no Easter.
Fuck that bunny.
Okay. Well, that is a sexual version of Easter if you say fuck that bunny.
No, I'm not like that. I'm saying fuck that bunny.
Okay.
I bring Garfields, no bunnies. They don't get along.
No Arbor Day?
I'm not a tree. There's no Arb Horror.
Arb
Day.
Horror Day? That
Ah!
feels really there.
Oh my god.
No Flag Day? And it's what would the flag be?
Are you trying to poke holes in my shtick?
No, I'm just
Because I actually
curious.
I actually felt really confident when I came in. You may have seen I came in kind of
Yeah, you had a
working,
strut.
and I had all this confidence, and then you kind of just slowly just kind of like, I don't know, kind of desexualized me in a way that has made me feel insecure.
No, I'm not trying to desexualize you. You're sexual.
Ew, don't, ew.
Is that
Okay.
not better?
Ew.
Did I not correct?
No, I don't. I feel I feel gross.
Memorial Day, that's another good one. Okay, now we've got bald Donkey
bald
Kong.
donkey.
He's naked, he's bald.
Well, he's not naked. He's wearing a tie.
He's wearing a tie, he's otherwise naked besides wearing... So crazy to look over at a second. When that person walks out shortly, you'll understand why it was so disorienting.
Yeah, that's bald Donkey Kong.
The Honky Kong.
The Donkey Kong. And as you can tell, they're wild.
Yeah.
They don't
I
give
can
a
see
fuck.
it. Now, once again, that's someone you will need to get an extra ticket for.
What do you think I'm made of money? This isn't capitalism day. That's not even. That's every day in America. Holism.
Capahorism. No.
Whoa. Jesus.
Was it too sharp? the way
Yeah,
I said
hard
it?
R.
It felt it. It felt it.
Hard R.
All right, let's get a poll to make sure that this person's good to fly. I'm feeling like if I push back on you at all, I'm sex negative, and it's my greatest fear to not be woke. So I'm thinking we're gonna
Pork.
woke. Pork.
Woke. Hook.
Yeah, I'm slutty woke. I'm pork.
This is good.
This is really
This
good.
is good.
This is really good. We really found something good here. Okay. So we'll get the poll up shortly, and then I'm feeling like we'll send you on your
The
way.
hole.
The poll hole. Well, it feels like, again, so similar to North Pole, our work's already done for us with this one. It's pole, but it's spelled like P-O-L-E.
Hole.
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 What do you do for birthdays?
Yeah, what do you
Oh.
do for birthdays?
Birthdays are a little bit tough because I usually say happy birthday,
Birthday.
and I ask them to blow out the candles with their pussy. Kind of like flap,
So-
flap, 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 flap.
Okay, so it's...
Instead of wop,
Hori Bertho?
hori birth ho to hoi
Or birth hole
hoi
to
to
whore.
quick.
All right.
Period.
I would have a really difficult time doing that.
Why?
Because I would have to somehow blow out of my nothing.
Woo!
Okay.
Am I right?
What other holidays am I missing? There's a lot I want to say, but they feel so problematic to walk down this path.
Thanksgiving. Thanks hoeing.
Thanks hoeing.
It's just all right there.
There's, again, every time I go to one, I go, I can't say this out loud. We can't do this riff out loud.
Columba ho.
Hoeing?
Spanx hoeing. Spanx? Spanx I associate more to the leg wear than like
Cinco de Oro.
Cinco de Oro.
I don't celebrate Columbus Days, but Indigenous Peoples Day. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, you're good to fly.
Oh.
Enjoy a sexy version of North Pole.
Yeah.
Give everyone a kiss, I guess. I don't know if
That's not how it fucking works.
Sorry.
We don't kiss and sex. Ew. You just.
You don't kiss in sex?
Yeah, you're gross.
You don't kiss in sex? I'm the crazy one?
Ew.
Gross.
I'm the crazy one because you don't kiss in sex. And you can clip that. You know, usually when we onboard guests, we go like, there'll be some meme, it'll be like Sexy Garfield or something. That's what you'll see. And today it actually happened. Today it for real
It
happened.
happened twice.
It happened twice.
It's happening
One was
again.
sexy Garfield and then sexy femboy Garfield.
Femboy Garfield. Keep your kinks to yourself. Oh, okay, sorry. I kiss. Yeah. If that's a crime, lock me up. I kiss. Okay. Ass Wednesday, really good. Really good. Really good. Sound off with your sexualized version of a holiday, and I really encourage you not to speak outside your own purview, if you know what I mean. All right, let's talk to the next traveler, the person I've seen waiting in the wings. Hello.
Hi there.
Can I get your name?
Gabe Schmeebel.
Gabe Schmeebel. Mr. Schmeebel.
Yeah.
Where are you headed?
I'm actually returning from Guadalajara. I had some. I was doing medical tourism.
Mr. Schmeebel, you were doing medical tourism in Guadalajara.
Had some work done. Had a little bit of work done. Figured I'd treat myself. Came into a lot of money, so I figured I'd treat myself to a little cosmetic surgery.
What did you get done?
Whoa. Oh, what didn't I get done? Well, first of all, I'm, I guess you wouldn't know this, but taking a look at my passport, what does it say? How tall am I on my passport?
5'6".
Yep, and now I'm 5'8". Yep, that's right. 5'8". Had both of my legs shattered. And then extended with iron rods, so I'm now 2 full inches taller.
Have you seen the movie The Materialists yet?
Not yet, no.
And I know it's a spoiler for Materialists, but I heard that a large plot point in that movie is the rich guy is like, you don't love me because I got a leg lift surgery done. And then it's like it's played completely dramatic with no comedy whatsoever. It's like, you could never be with me because I had my legs
Interesting.
artificially elongated.
I don't know anything about that movie because I've been recovering from surgery for the last 18 months, but I'm gonna have to check
18 months
that out.
in Guadalajara?
It's been a lot. I got a lot done. I got my buccal fat removed and injected into my penis. I had an extra to make my penis bigger. Then I had an extra rib inserted to prevent me from sucking my new huge dick.
Does that make it bigger, or does it just make it,
Girthier.
Okay.
But a little bit longer, which is why I had the extra rib introduced to keep me from going down on myself.
to control yourself. That's smart.
Yeah.
Now I've noticed your eyes are...
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. I can see way better than before.
Really?
Yeah.
One of your pupils is straight down at the floor and the other is straight up into the ceiling. Is that permanent?
Significantly increased field of vision.
I guess so. But don't you sort of...
I can see fully behind me now.
What are you, fully behind
I
you?
can see in 360 right now. I'm like a prey animal.
That's crazy.
I'm like
really
a prey
scary.
animal, yeah.
Okay, well, you have to see this screen because we have a bag check,
Sure.
unfortunately.
Let's
There's
have a
something
look.
that flagged as suspicious in your suitcase here.
So the images are pretty weak. Good night.
And a note from from Alex Alsip of the Everything Now show. He's unimpressed by your submissions tonight. I think you're all doing great work. Alex hates you.
Yeah. So it's okay, I guess we'll do this one.
I brought a couple of things. These are for primarily for my recovery from my surgeries.
These
So
are
just
so you can
mostly
recover?
things that I would use to recover from my surgeries. Yep. So these are necessary.
Call me Big Poopa.
Yep.
I know what you mean now.
I had my I had my colon entirely removed.
That's your colon in there?
Well, I now have what's sort of like a colostomy bag. I poop in these bags.
But a colostomy bag is a bag for your waist, not a bag for your organs.
Well, right, but I require a colostomy bag because I no longer have the organ necessary to process my waste.
Got it.
So I use this bag.
Well, I think we are not going to allow that on the plane because it's icky and
What?
gross. It's icky and gross.
Okay.
You're not allowed to be icky and gross.
That's rude.
Sorry. Now, your face is wrapped up like you're the Invisible Man. What's going on there?
Yeah, so like I said, I had my buccal fat removed and inserted into my penis. I also then had stem cells from my balls injected into my face to give it a youthful glow. That was to repair some of my acne scarring, and obviously a little bit of a tuck here. My lower bluff, I should say, my lower bluffs I had reshaped and actually replaced with my upper bluff, which a lot of people don't know you can do. Yeah.
What is that? What's the benefit of that?
Well, my doctor says that it actually gives a more youthful appearance. He says that I'm going to look 4 years old when these bandages come off from the forehead down.
You're going to look 4 years old from the forehead down? I don't know.
If Pedro was being honest with me, then yes. And
Okay.
I am on a first name basis with my doctor in Guadalajara.
Yeah, well, you spent 18 months with him.
That's right. I feel like we're basically family now. He's invited me to his daughter's quinceañera, which I intend to attend.
This is the one, officer, right here.
What? What's happening?
You're under arrest.
What? For what reason?
We know you got that surgery done to hide your true identity.
What?
We know who you are.
Who is it, officer?
Damn it.
It's Pablo Escobar.
You're Pablo Escobar?
Sí.
Oh my God.
Soy Pablo Escobar.
You look like a 30-year-old Jewish man.
We knew it from when he was trying to suck his dick. That's the primary Pablo move.
Of course. Great work, officer.
Ah, Dios mío.
And you're handcuffing him to his crutch. Do I see that right?
Yeah, because we need to stop this sicko.
Good. Well, Mr. Escobar,
See?
I hope you like being in American prison this time.
Ay, caramba.
No,
What do you mean?
you wouldn't say that. Just because you're now looking like a Jewish man doesn't mean you can take vague swings at what a Latin person would say.
I am yo soy Latino.
Oh, stop. You're being. That's bad. You're being bad.
No, I've been labeled as Pablo Escobar. I'm allowed to talk like this now.
All right, well, before you go, Mr. Escobar, you should know what we're confiscating from you. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna confiscate all of your stuff.
¿Qué?
Including this. Take it easy, pal.
¿Qué tienen?
That's right.
Mi perro.
Your pimped out little doggy.
Sí.
Your pimped out little smoking doggy. He's coming with us.
Sí, mi perro.
We're putting him on the force. He's coming on the force.
Yeah, he's gonna be a police dog.
How does that
now.
feel?
He's gonna stop people like you.
No, mi perro, no.
He seems to be really good at sniffing out drugs. I
Yeah.
wonder why.
And stopping people from sucking their own dick. I wonder why.
Ay, caramba.
All right, get him out of here before he keeps talking like that. Does that dog have a rosary? That dog's pimped out. Dog's looking sick AF.
There's a key around here somewhere. Oh no.
All right, while Jake looks for a key for those handcuffs. And a reminder, folks, we're 15 subs away from doing another air traffic control. I like air traffic control. I think it's a consistently funny B game on the show.
I should have known someone was going to arrest me when I spent 20 minutes putting on this costume.
Good point. Nothing gets you arrested on this show faster than effort. Hey, can you zoom in on me? Hey, can you zoom in on me?
Right.
I'm really thirsty. Can you zoom in on me?
Yeah. Oh,
That's the TV. Can you zoom in on me?
the camera controls a little wonky.
I don't think they're wonky. You just push the box that shows my close-up. Zoom in on me. Oh, you had it for a second.
Oh shit.
Zoom in on me. Thank you, some other Rachel. Zoom in on me. Oh, it's going away. It's going away from me. Okay, heading towards me. Okay, now going away from me. Let's get it back on me. Let's get it back on me. Here we go. Oh, it's going away from me again. Let's get it back on me. Let's get it back on me. Oh, it's going away again. Let's get it back on me. Okay, going away. Here we go. Okay, going away again. You had it?
I just want to get it out quick while it's on you.
Nope, you're getting away from me. You didn't even let me see my own face. You didn't even let me see my own face. Oh, just the corner of my face on that one. And just zoom in on me.
Okay. I got it.
Nope, you're going away from me
I've
again.
done the bit that I was.
All right, zoom in on me.
Okay.
Zoom in on me. Stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. Ah, that's good stuff. All right, we're done. Thank you very much. We're done. Thanks everyone for the subs. We're chugging along. We're only 6 away. We're gonna hit it. I know we're gonna hit it. I know you're gonna give us money. All right. Hey, Sentinel, hero. Okay, while we wait for that last one to come in, let's talk to another traveler.
Oh, scoop down and do bop, but scoop down and scoop, scoop down and scoop up, but scoop bop it up, bop 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 it up, bop 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 boop, but scoop it up, but scoop it up, but scoop it up. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Excuse me, I hate to interrupt how hard you were just cooking, but I need to get your name.
Oh, hey, hello, I'm Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson? Mr. Johnson, what is your business at the airport today?
Scoop-a-doop, scoop. I'm going to the Trumpet Festival.
The Trumpet Festival? Oh my god.
Hey, I guess you don't know who I am,
Well, I know you're Jimmy Johnson, but I will admit I'm not super familiar with the world of trumpeting these days.
Oh, so you don't know the most famous trumpet player in the world. Stop playing, stop playing. Scoop-a-doop, scoop-a-doop.
The only trumpet player I truly know is Miles Davis. I don't know anyone other than that. Louis Armstrong.
Don't say either of those names to me.
Sorry. What, do you have a problem with them? Did you know them? They're very old.
I did. Way back in the day.
Whoa.
I used to admire them. Not anymore.
Was it because of the heroin?
They wouldn't share. It was a
Oh, it's
problem.
because they wouldn't share.
Yeah, they tried to exclude old Jimmy Johnson from the trumpets
Dizzy
club.
Gillespie. God, I really whiffed on that one. There's so many trumpeteers I know. Count Basie. Anyway,
The one who did that break for that Jason Derulo song, that was a good one.
the one who did the break for the Jason Derulo song.
Yep.
Listen, besides all these 40s and 50s era trumpeteers, I'm here to focus on you. Mr. Johnson, you're going to the trumpet festival. That's all fine. That's all above board, but we did... Hey, are you two having a side conversation about trumpeteers?
We're talking about Jason Derulo's song that has a trumpet break.
And the trumpets, there you go.
And I was saying, talk to me, baby, I'm worth it.
That's like-
Chet Baker.
Good ones.
Nah, you know, it's a
That one is what's that? Normani.
no.
Oh, Fifth Harmony.
Okay.
Fifth Harmony.
Yep. I keep up with all the trumpet players, even the one-hit wonders, because that's the kind of man I am, a trumpet man.
Mr. Johnson, you working these days? Are you employed, or are you going to the festival looking for employment?
Oh, I work sometimes. Sometimes I do a set down at the Applebee's every now and then. They allow me to come in during the half-off
They allow
appetizers.
you to come in. They're not hiring you to come in.
Right, but they do allow me to go there. I just put out my little cap on my, briefcase, and then I collect money.
Okay, that's sort of panhandling. Well, I guess the reason I'm asking, Mr. Johnson, is I need to be able to declare if this trip is for business or pleasure.
Oh.
Would you say this is for business or pleasure?
I would say it's for pleasure.
Okay.
But pleasure, that's business.
That's really tough for me. That puts me in a bind. I'm gonna put pleasure down. Okay.
Okay, that works. Or, you guys need some entertainment around here? Woo! Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe I could just...
Shit!
we have some immense budget cuts lately, so I don't know if we'll have the budget for a trumpeter, but could you give us a sample?
Well, okay, sure. Let me go ahead. It's my big break. Playing in the airport, that would really bring them in. Okay. Oh, scuba dooba scuba dappa scuba dappa scuba scubba dappa scabba nappa scabba nappa sky scabba scuba scabba scomp 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 scomp
Wow. I feel changed by that.
Oh, wow.
That was cool as hell.
You just seen the school.
Wow, that was really good, Mr. Johnson. I wish we had the budget for it. God.
But if you cut something, I don't know, you don't need these little rope things. It's only one person at a time, maybe four max. What if I take those as payment?
Maybe if the PA announces that we're getting rid of all the ropes and people just have to know intrinsically where to stand at any given time. But what's your rate? What do you got? I mean, what's a trumpeter making these days?
Well, it really depends. Sometimes I just settle for, appetizers. I personally like the wings and I like the spinach dip, so that's good. Sometimes they'll throw in a cup of water, so that's
water.
nice. That's
good.
nice. Sometimes I pay.
And sometimes you pay to
Yeah.
be able to do the trumpet.
Yeah, at Applebee's, sometimes I have to pay. And sometimes, people drop a little change in my briefcase.
Briefcase.
Maybe a little chapstick, maybe a pocket lit or two or sometimes. I take whatever. I do it for the passion, but it's also a business.
Absolutely. Orange Julius would work for you?
I would love that, please.
Not very nutritious, but it is delicious.
Okay, what size?
I'll have to talk to the boys. We could get you a large Orange Julius. I bet it doesn't. The cup is the most expensive cost.
Oh,
Maybe we just give you a small Orange Julius that you can perpetually refill whenever you need.
I love that. I take whatever, I do it for the love of the game and the love of the fame. And what it could bring you, whether that be money, whether that be snacks, whether that be pocket lit.
Absolutely. Now, Mr. Johnson, I did have to look you up on Google. Just it's part of my job here, and I noticed you actually had a pretty bad falling out with your most recent band.
I didn't want to bring that up, but yeah, I did. I was
Very public.
I was playing the trumpet at a local high school, and they told me that I couldn't be there no more.
Yeah, I'm looking at the thing here, and it says you basically did a never been kissed situation, but to play in a high school jazz band.
Yep. I went undercover as a 16-year-old to just to show the kids how it's done. You know, there's nothing left in the schools. I was trying to support the schools in the art. So what? I enrolled myself, took a couple classes, started to have an affair with one of the teachers accidentally, and
Hell, as long as you're having an affair with the teacher, they're the one who's doing something fucked up, not you. And then really, neither of you were doing something fucked up, though.
He still had to go to jail and lost his job. I know, it's bad luck. It's a bad look. But
That's fair.
yeah, that was in the news, but we're not talking about that anymore.
Well, Mr. Johnson, can you swear to me that when you get on this flight today, you're not going to pose as a high schooler so that you can join a high school jazz band?
I don't know if I could promise that. You just know desperate times call for desperate measures when you're a trumpet man.
Okay. Well, before we put the poll up here, there's one more thing I want to flag. We found something suspicious in your luggage, so I'd just like you to explain this one for us if you can.
I hope it's not what I think it is.
Jake's shaking his head in disappointment at what these Discord images are.
Oh, I hope it's not what I think it
There's
is.
so many things where it's like, this could never be in a bag.
As opposed to really strong Garfield.
This could never be in a bag.
Let's give an example.
What am I supposed to do?
Don't judge me for what I choose
You
to
want to
carry
see an
around.
example of a thing that can never be in a bag?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. Okay, here's one.
All right, Mr. Johnson, go ahead, and I've set you up for failure here. Explain this. A guy looking at his reflection in the mirror.
That's my former self.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I keep
You look different.
Yep, I keep a full copy of my former self.
Remember who you were.
Yep, to remember of when I had to look in the mirror and tell myself it's okay to be a trumpet player. You know?
That's good.
And before I started to tan.
And that's Stan. And that's the guy who was hanging out with Miles Davis. Wow.
Back in the day, the
And
one who
Louis
wanted to
Armstrong.
do the drugs more than he wanted to play the trumpet.
Be nice for someone to Photoshop a jazz trio that's that image plus Miles Davis and Louis Armstrong. Okay, let's go ahead and get a poll up, and we'll see if you're safe to fly, Mr. Johnson.
Ooh, I hope so. I gotta get to the festival to try.
And then I guess to pay for it, not to pay for it, but we'll also give you some Orange Julius's if you will, perform for us a little bit.
Okay, I love that. Oh, scoop dop doo bop a wop a dop wop ba wop a whoop wop boo bop a scoop a dop. Oh, scoop a doo but scab a nop scab to be at the scab a dop a rock a dop scab a nitsky boop 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 boo bop but you put do bop but it bop bop scab.
It's a runaway. You're good.
Oh.
Makes that noise.
Oh, incredible trumpet playing there. Your lips never even touch the damn thing.
So much blowing. I blow so hard that it gets it straight through without having to put my lips on it.
All right, have a good flight, Mr. Johnson. There's Orange Julius waiting for you.
Ooh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
And something that occurred to me in that moment, how do you dance to trumpet music? It's really actually strange to put yourself in that position. Because it's not like...
Oh, baby, I'm worth
Jason Derulo. And how do you dance to producer tags? That's even more difficult. Okay, let's go ahead and see the most wanted list here. Wow, a lot since we last looked at this. Henry the Eighth, spelled Henry the Third? Henry the Third. That should just be 3 eyes. It's so crazy the way they structured that. 6 wives, 0 chill, ghosted by beheading. A lot to take in there. All YouTube influencers. Uh-oh. I hope they don't see how many subscribers this show has. Not that many. Mr. and Mrs. Beast. Didn't he actually get married for real recently?
He's probably gonna make a video for that.
Oh, that's so grim. That's so sad to think about. Jimmy Stewart. Oh, I wish Grant was here to do his Jimmy Stewart right now. Jimmy Stewart getting arrested by the FBI. What the hell is going on over here? FBI beating the shit out of him. What the hell's going on? That was really good what I just did. The Very Hungry Caterpillar. He ate the mayor is my understanding. Cambot from Mystery Science Theater. Perjury and gross embezzlement. Okay, good to be flagging that. Osama bin Laden.
Yeah.
I suppose if that is an in-universe, if there's holidays, there's also terrorists as well. I suppose that's true.
9/11's a holiday.
I guess 9/11 is a holiday. That one guy, for some people, never forget. That one guy at a party that keeps talking about terpenes. Is that a weed thing? Terpenes?
I don't know.
Is that a weed thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Matt Besser talked about that for 10 minutes of an Improv for Humans episode once. Yeah. Jersey Michael. Be on the lookout for Jersey Michael, the devious man, the original Akiway. He's up to no good with his sandwiches.
He's out there doing it his way.
And chat, you keep being you. Trumpet player goes away, so do my shades. That sucks. I felt cool as hell, even though I could only name one trumpeteer. Really embarrassing for me. Okay, well, we've hit our sub goal, and someone is dressed in a pretty elaborate outfit. And what's also nice about this is it's audio only, this part, so they can stay in costume. So we will be going to air traffic control, and then we'll be back for probably 1 or 2 more characters, and then that'll be it. All right, we'll see you soon, folks. Can we zoom in on me? Nope.
So now that I have a tie, I can button these up.
You magician?
What?
You look like a magician with a big wide shirt.
No, my shirt's fine.
You look like a magician who's gonna be like, watch as I fill out this shirt.
No. No. Just a normal air traffic control man with a nice tie. With a nice. Is this not the tie you were expecting?
You look like Pee Wee Herman's son.
It's too low.
It's too low?
It's too low. There shouldn't be like a gap between. Yeah. It should sit roughly. No, that's too high.
Like this?
You should split the difference.
Like this. That's better.
That's worse.
That's better.
This is worse?
To me, that's worse.
How's that?
Great.
Okay. Well. Just a relaxing day at the air traffic control booth.
Didn't the plane crash like 30 minutes ago?
No.
Tower?
Oh.
Tower, this is Flight 304. I've got a bit of a situation here.
Flight
This isn't going to work with the
304.
visual now that I'm thinking about it.
Flight 304.
Okay. Disregard the visual.
What?
Disregard the visual. I'm having an issue here, but the flight that you're watching is actually not this flight.
What do you mean?
Well, my flight, I'm going to level with you, Tower. We are not in the air. Tower, we are...
But I'm looking right now and I see that you're in the air.
Yeah, you've got visual on the wrong flight. We are currently driving from Los Angeles to Phoenix. The passengers, we've requested that the passengers keep their windows shut so that they're not aware that we are not flying. But I think some of the passengers are catching on to the fact that this plane is not airborne.
So you're just driving down like the 10 freeway.
We are
right
driving,
now?
we are about 20 minutes outside of LA, driving down the 10 interstate high. Yeah,
can't do that. Are
okay,
you hitting
that's
cars?
gonna cut the. That's
Are
gonna
you
cut
like
the
hitting
audio.
cars right now? You're probably taking up the whole side of the freeway right now.
You know what? It's just I'm afraid of heights. If I'm being honest with you, Tower.
You're a pilot.
I don't have the guts, but I'm gonna ask that you speak with some of the passengers. I'm afraid some of them are catching on to the fact that we are not in the
Why
air.
would I speak with the passengers? You're the pilot. I'm gonna speak with you. You got to get that plane up.
I'm passing you on to the passengers.
Hello?
Hi. Are you a passenger?
Yeah, I'm a passenger on this plane. I was asleep for 45 minutes, right before we took off, and I woke up and it felt like we stuck in traffic.
You fell asleep before the plane took off?
Oh, every time. I'm sleepy.
That
I
must
work as
be
a late night security
I can't
guard.
sleep on the plane.
Oh, no, you just take a little, what's that called? A little cough syrup, Have you knocked
You're
out the
taking
whole
some
time?
cough syrup?
Yeah, promethazine, You get it real cheap on the streets.
Okay. And what seems to be the problem? You just woke up from your 45-minute nap.
Yeah, and two things. Number one is the plane keeps stopping, almost like hitting the brakes every couple seconds. It feels stop and go. And then the second thing is...
Yeah, that might be turbulence.
Oh, okay, that's turbulence. So the second thing is, why the little thing on the back of the seat, when you push the flight map, it show that we on the freeway?
What do you mean on the flight map? It shows that you're on the freeway right now.
Yeah, on the back of my seat, you can play games or you can watch a movie.
Yeah. So instead of like showing the plane like flying over like the states, it shows like a Google map. So do you like
exactly on the freeway next to a Waymo?
Yeah. Let me just hold on a second. Let me consult real quick. Hey chat, there's a passenger they're getting keen on the fact that they might be on the freeway right now. What do we say? They're looking at Google Maps and seeing that they're on the road. What do I tell them? Lol. The window is a TV screen? What does that mean? The window is a TV screen.
Like if they're looking out their window, they're not looking out a window, they're looking at a TV screen.
So if they see the road, for example.
It's like the Flintstones.
Okay.
Painted sets.
Okay. Somebody said tell the truth. That ain't gonna happen. Concrete clouds. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. Okay. Hello? Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I fell back asleep.
Hey, so if you're looking out the window right now, it's actually just like a TV screen. It's to make you feel comfortable because a lot of people are afraid of flying. So when they look out the TV screen, they just see that.
Okay, but I get car sick. Hi.
Hi.
Hello?
What's your name?
This is my wife.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello?
Hi, nice to meet you. So
Are you hearing me?
I am hearing you.
Oh my gosh, I get so car sick. I only take planes. Even if I'm just going down the street, I take a plane. And now I'm looking out.
You're just going down the street, you take a plane? What do you mean by that?
Yes, because I get car sick.
What do you mean? So
How many
when
times do I have
you're
to say that?
When you're doing like a quick
If I'm going to like a Trader Joe's, like a Ralph's, I'll take a plane.
A plane?
LA is not a walkable city.
She flies from LAX to Birmingham all the time.
Okay, so you're getting car sick right now because you're...
I'm looking out the window, and if we are in the air, I'd be okay, but I'm seeing a highway. I've never been on a highway.
Okay, it's fine. It's just a screen. It's not actually where you are. You are flying. You are flying, let me tell you. It's
Then why are you showing me something that's making me ill?
Okay, let me see what else we got. What else do we have here? Wow, she's beating Taylor Swift in the amount of planes she's taking. Okay, yeah.
And a Diet Coke, large fry.
What?
Yeah.
Are you at the drive-thru right now?
I guess I'll make it a meal.
Pilot!
Yeah, I mean, sorry.
Are you at the drive-thru right
Passengers, if you're interested in anything, we've got McDonald's as our in-flight menu today. So just let your, let the flight attendant know if you'd like anything from McDonald's. And of course, it's already all on the plane.
Pilot.
We're out of Diet Coke.
You're out of Diet Coke? Yes, sorry. What's up, Tower?
Pilot, you're ordering McDonald's right now at the drive-thru?
Well, it's taking a really long time.
How are you fitting the plane through the drive-thru? It's only like a
ice cream machine's broken.
Huh?
Shit. Okay. Well, I guess we're not getting a McFlurry then. Sorry. Yeah. Listen. I think some of the passengers are getting wise because there's honking.
Stick up. Put the cash in the bag.
What?
Whoa. Okay, don't do anything crazy. The McDonald's is being robbed right now. Someone call the
Put
police.
the cash in the bag, and no one will hurt you.
Okay, look, I'm just an employee here. This isn't even my franchise, man. Please don't hurt me.
Oh, this isn't your franchise? Then that makes all the fucking noise. It doesn't make a difference. Give me the money.
I'm just saying, I'm not gonna cause any problems here. I'm giving you the money right now.
This plain screen window seems so realistic.
I'm gonna shoot.
I think some of the passengers think that there's like an action movie happening outside.
That's good. I think the more action that's happening, the better. So maybe you can heighten the situation a bit so that, you know, they can be entertained, so they're distracted by the fact that they're on the ground right now. So can you heighten in some way? Can you
Okay.
maybe intervene.
I'm grabbing the flight marshal's gun.
Please don't kill me. I know 3 children.
You know 3 children?
Yes, don't kill me. I know 3 children. I know where they are.
Okay, that's really not gonna stop me. I have a bomb strapped to my chest. I'm doing this thing.
You're doing a suicide bombing to the
It's a
McDonald's.
suicide bomb robbery. They said heighten. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, so now the robber is heightening it. Pilot, I meant you heighten the. Okay, well now take this movie. Let's. Are one of the passengers on?
This is not how I remember the movie Speed going. Hello, are you there?
Hey, what do you feel? How do you feel about the movie so far?
I don't know. It's kind of interesting. It seems like a new take, but it's weird.
Watching screens in the car while I'm driving makes me even more sick.
You're not driving, you're flying.
Oh my
It's
god!
an in-flight movie that we're trying. And how do you feel about the movie?
This is not how I remember Speed going.
Okay, let's.
Why is someone from the movie pointing a gun directly at us? It almost seems like they can see us.
Oh, a plane? I've always wanted a suicide bomb on a plane. I've just been too worried about getting past TSA. But now I have a perfect opportunity because it's on the ground and I can walk right in it.
Give me the pilot.
You've always wanted to do a suicide bombing?
Give me the pilot. Pilot?
Yep.
Okay, so I think there's a big thing that's missing from this like movie that they're thinking that they're watching. They need a star. Can you do your best Tom Cruise?
My best Tom Cruise. I mean, he kind of just talks like a normal guy.
He does that a little bit.
Hey, it's me. Hey, it's me, Tom. Hey, I'm Tom. Hey, I'm Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay, so maybe just
I'm Jerry freaking Maguire.
Yeah, jump through the drive-through window and like try to stop the robbery as it's happening. So and try to be Tom Tom Cruise.
Okay. All right. Here I go. Oh God! Ow! I'm bleeding really bad. I jumped through the window. I immediately lacerated my arm.
Tom Cruise.
Oh
God! Is that the pilot on the plane outside of the plane in the plane screen movie?
Oh, this just must be the safety video that they play before it takes off. They're just telling us what not to do in the event of a plane crash.
Yeah.
How's the plane not taking off? We've been on it for 2 hours.
Hey, is this air traffic control?
Yes, hi.
Hey, this is the McDonald's drive-thru attendant.
Yes.
I hate to be this guy, but you heard I was being robbed and you tried to continue a narrative in which this was a movie instead of intervening to protect me.
It's not my job to intervene. That's the police's job. I'm an air traffic control
Right, but
guy,
you
not
could
the
call the police because you're a bystander.
You want me to call the police right now?
Yes.
You couldn't have done that?
No,
You're talking to me on the phone right now.
I couldn't have done it. There's a guy with a suicide vest hovering over me. He's hugging me.
It's like you're like calling like your friend to say call the police, and it's like you're calling me. Why don't you just call the police?
I'm only calling you because the pilot handed me the intercom. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do this. I can't take my phone out. I'll be suicided.
Listen, stay with me.
Okay.
Can you be like a bad guy? Can you be like a Stellan Skarsgård type?
I feel like I'm the good guy in this scenario. At the very least, I'm a victim.
Try to say that you're in on it, like it's an inside job, like like a big twist in a movie.
If this was an inside job, it would have to be only after the police arrive that they start unmasking the clues and realize that this person knew exactly where to come at what time to get the most easy robbery possible. And then in a Kaiser Soze-esque usual suspects thing, we find out that the whole time I was in on it. I can't just say out loud, I'm in on this too. That's terrible filmmaking.
Hey, listen, maybe it's a bad movie.
This is so meta.
I like the Inside Man. That was good with Denzel. I hope we see Denzel.
Okay, put the drive-through guy back on.
I cannot do Denzel.
Come on, do Denzel.
I cannot do
Can you
Denzel.
do Denzel.
We don't have to get into why, but I cannot do Denzel.
God, shit. Chad, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna pull this off? How are we gonna make this a good movie? How are we gonna make this a good? Here, let me call the cops real quick. Hello?
Hey, it's the cops.
Weird way to answer.
Okay,
hi.
fuck you. I'm hanging up.
No, come on. I'll call him back. Call in the back right now.
Howdy there, the police.
Hi, the police. There's a robbery happening at the McDonald's off of the 10. I'm trying to guess where.
Even ask how you're doing.
I'm guessing where
How
this.
rude.
I'm
I'm
guessing
hanging
where
up.
this McDonald's is. It's off the 10, close to LAX.
They hung up.
What?
You didn't ask how their day was.
What? You're not supposed. It doesn't matter. You call the police and you just say this is the emergency.
Try again.
Okay.
Hey, this is the police.
How are you?
Good. How can I help you?
That's good. There's a robbery happening at McDonald's.
Just kidding. You reached the voicemail of the police. Leave us a message and we'll try to get back to your emergency.
They anticipated you asking how are you.
This is crazy. How'd they anticipate that? Am I leaving a voice? Oh, I'm leaving a voicemail. Let me call them back.
The voicemail box we are trying to reach is now full. Please hang up and don't try again.
Okay, get me back to the drive-through guy.
Yeah, hey.
Hey, the voicemail box for the police is full.
Okay. At least you tried.
Okay, can you try to be the villain? Can you try to be like maybe just do a big reveal like, ha ha ha, I was in on this the whole time type thing, you know?
Okay. Who am I announcing that to? The passengers?
No, just like try to do it in the scene, you know? Try to make it like as cinematic as possible.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it in the scene. Hey, don't blow me up, robber. I'm in on this with you. Listen to yourself. Have you even read Robert McKee's story? I'm talking to you, pal.
What? Me?
Yes.
Oh. Wait, what?
This makes no sense. You're a horrible screenwriter.
I'm not right. I'm just
having trouble with my motivation as the suicide bomber. I feel like I was kind of clearly the villain, and you're kind of directing this guy to be a villain. And I'm like, what more do I have to do? Like a bomb on top of a gun? That's a hat on a hat. And that wasn't enough for you? I can't do anything right. That's why I want to die.
No. Don't do it yet.
I want to die.
Don't do it yet. Come on. Stay with me.
But the dramatic tension is being deflated right now. Now that the villain said that they want to do the thing, something has to get in the way organically. Otherwise, it's just we're waiting around for the inevitable, and we as the audience are a step ahead of the movie.
You have a bomb as well.
What do you mean I have a bomb as well?
You have a bomb as well.
Whoa,
you also have a bomb.
back up with that thing.
Okay, yeah, I guess we both have 2 bombs. That will fix the situation.
Yeah, it's like a standoff, like with 2 people that have bombs on them.
But their motivation is to blow up the place, and mine is to prevent the place from being blown up. So for me to have a bomb, it gets in the way of my own motivations.
Okay, what is your motivation here?
My motivation is to not get killed. So bringing a bomb doesn't work for me.
Okay.
They must have not had the budget to cut this out the movie.
That's our show, folks. Thanks for watching. We are the Everything Now Show, and we do this show 5 times a week, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So if you had fun at this one, drop us a follow right here on Twitch, and join our Discord. If you type !Discord in the chat, you'll get a link to that. That's how you'll find out when we go live next, which will be Monday with a brand new episode. It will not be air traffic control. It'll be something completely different. If this is your first time watching, follow us on all of our social media platforms because we're dropping sketches too and updates about the show. And check out our Patreon as well because we've got even more bonus content there, and it's free to join. The Patreon is free, so there's really no reason not to join. We're going to be posting extended versions of our sketches. You're going to get discounts on merch. And for $7 a month, you'll get a weekly podcast. For $10 a month, you'll get a video version of that podcast. And if you give us $90 a month, that's insane, but you'll get a free piece of merch every time we drop one. You get all that other stuff that I just said, and you'll get a shout out at the end of every single episode of Everything Now Show, including this one. So thank you to Caboose, Sentinel, Creative Steve, New Dark 90, Awesome Sauce,
Rewardian,
and Turd Too Big for Toilet.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
And if I could make a little side thing here, Neuro and Afterbirthed Me, who got engaged to each other on the show last week.
Oh, yes.
Did either of you get an invite to the wedding yet?
Not yet.
I haven't been invited to the wedding.
I did.
You were?
I did get an invite.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Congratulations to the happy couple who got engaged through Everything Now Show last week. That was really insane. More people should do that. But thank you to everybody who watched the show. Thank you to everybody who subscribed. Thank you to everybody who's a patron. Thank you, Whizzleface, for the subscription right here under the wire. And thank you to our incredible guests who we could not have done this show without. Come on out. It's Toni and Jazz.
Toni, Jazz, always so funny when you're on the show. Thank you so much for doing it. What do you got to plug and promote? We've got the Instagram handles, but what else we got?
We're gonna be doing 2-Prom in an hour.
If you're in LA.
Yeah, if you're in LA.
Get over there now.
Come to World Greatest Improv School, Regis, for some 2-Prom.
And that is in a parking lot with a John's in it.
And a fat burger.
And a fat burger.
And my old boxing gym.
And Tony's old boxing gym is there.
And yeah, our group name is TJ Mac.
Yeah.
TJ Max.
Wow, really
You guys
good.
get it? Thank you.
Wow. Really
Thank
good.
you. We thought about that one.
So you can come in an hour. If you're like, you want more?
You want more? If you want more, if you didn't get enough?
If you want to dox us,